Assalamualaikum. Hi everything. Well, today I'm gonna explain more examples about speed. But first, let us just recap back what you have learned about speed, right? You have notes regarding speed. So, what is the formula for speed? Well done. So, I have simplified the formula for speed in the form of triangle with D stand for distance, S is the speed, and T is the time. Alright? So, what are the units? Well, for distance, it is measured in kilometer or meter. While speed, we here in Brunei, we have kilometer per hour. And another one, this is general meter per second. Whereas for time, we have hour. Since we are looking for meter per second, another time that we need is actually second. So basically, when you have the time in minute, it's either you change to hour or to second, depends on the unit needed for speed. If let's say the distance given is in kilometer, so you have to change the minute to hour. But let's say the question, the unit of speed is in meter per second, so the time that is in minute, you have to change it to second. Simple. Alright, now we've done with this one. For a simple explanation, just to simple recall back on the formula of speed. Now let us go to your example in your textbook. Alright, everyone have this book with you? Good. Now if you have this textbook, go pick it up and open the page 73. Okay, we're gonna look at example 9. Okay, it's a story about a lorry. So this is the lorry. This lorry is going to travel for 1.5 hours at an average speed of 80 km per hour, and then travel at an average speed of 100 km per hour for the remaining journey. So the lorry traveled a total distance of 200 km. Now how long did he take to travel the remaining journey? If we look carefully here, you can see that the time here is, the first one is 1.5 hours, where the lorry traveled at a speed of 80 km per hour. Then it gives you another speed. So it shows that this lorry actually have two speeds, moving at a two speed. Now, at the first distance here, where it traveled to this point, okay, from the starting point to this point, he was traveling within 1.5 hours with the speed of 80 km per hour. Alright, then continue again. He's going to increase his speed to reach at the end point here, the finishing line, alright, where his speed is actually 100 km per hour. Now the question will ask you, how long did he take to travel the remaining journey? So meaning, they want to know the time for the remaining journey when he speed up. The question also mentioned that the total distance from the starting point till the end is actually 200 kilometer. Sorry. Okay, so as you know, 200 kilometers stand for the distance. Okay, now we have two scenarios here. Okay, clearly this is different speed, this is another speed. When we look back to the formula where you have D, S and T, obviously this part here, you don't even know what is the distance. You don't know what is the distance, but speed is given, time is given. Okay, now at the other part, again, do the same thing, where the distance is also not given, speed is given and you have to find the time. Obviously, what you can do first is you can solve the first part here. Okay? Now, since distance is unknown here, you can find what is the distance. Where distance is equal to speed times time, where the speed is just 80 and the time is 1.5. And in the end, you get the answer of 120 kilometer. Is it useful to get this 120 kilometer? Look back. So, if I have to write, meaning for this part, from the start until at this point, before the speed changed to 100 kilometer per hour, the distance here is actually 120 kilometer. By looking at this diagram, if this is 120 kilometer, what do you think would be the distance over there? The remaining distance. Well done. It will be 80. How did you get 80? Obviously, 120 plus with 80 kilometer, it will be 200 kilometer. So now, you found the distance. So you can take this one out, meaning you know the distance. Will you able to find the time? Yes. So you able to find the time. So generally, time is equal to distance divided by speed. Where the distance is 80 and the speed is 100, so you get 0.8 hour. Okay? So, every time when you have a question like word problem, always try to draw it out, imagine, and you take out the important information. Split it up if possible. Okay? So now, we can go and we can move on to the next question. I want you to try question from your textbook. Okay? Try the question from your textbook, page 74. I will let you know which question for you to do. Thank you for watching. Bye.